Aloha mai, aloha gang, o ia kona ke ia. It's Jason. And for the better part of the past 2 weeks, I've been dealing with a bout of bronchitis, which is no fun, especially when you're a person who depends on being able to sing in order to make your living, right? So I went to the doctors and I did everything that they told me to do, but then I figured that I needed to step up my game, and I dug out some of my old home remedies that make me feel better, and I thought that I would share them with you here on the blog today. I remember them by calling them the 3 M's, which stands for music, meditation, and movement. The first one is music. For those of you that know my story, I have a firm belief that music has beautiful healing qualities. And the thing that I like to listen to the most when I'm sick is kiho alu, or Hawaiian slack key guitar music. This isn't a music that I choose to listen to on a regular basis, not because I don't like it, but because I find it to be very soothing. And in fact, kiho alu music oftentimes lulls me to sleep. If I've ever fallen asleep at one of your concerts, I apologize. But kiho alu music has a wonderfully soothing effect. It relaxes me. It seems to put me at ease and at rest. So when I'm sick, I like to listen to kiho alu music. Not only is it beautiful to listen to, but it also brings on the restorative properties of relaxation and rest. The second M is for meditation. I've been a student of meditation for several years and have a fairly regular sitting practice. Now, when I'm sick, I find that I'm oftentimes grumpy and think, oh, life would be so much better if I just wasn't sick, or if I didn't have this fever, or if I wasn't coughing every 10 minutes. In meditation, I take my place on my cushion or sitting in my chair, and I focus on the breath, and I allow things to be exactly as they are. So instead of fighting, I'm actually just sitting there going, you know what? It may be better if I felt better, but I don't feel better right now. And I need to learn how to be exactly as I am and leave the situation to be exactly as it is, because fighting it is only going to make things more difficult. So I dug out my meditation cushion. I got up off the couch, which has been my place of rest for the past week, 10 days, and sat on my meditation cushion, started the timer, and just focused on my breath. Was it easy? No. Did I cough a lot? Yup. But instead of fighting the cough, I just figured this is exactly what it is. Did I still have a little bit of a fever? Yup. Was it uncomfortable? Yup. Did I bliss out and go away and fly off into the clouds somewhere in some kind of trance or meditative bliss? No. The practice of meditation that I follow is not about transcending anything. It's about learning to be exactly where you are. And that's proven to be incredibly helpful, especially during difficult times like this. And finally, once I did start to feel well enough to move again, I brought back a simple yoga practice, a simple rejuvenating, restorative yoga practice to get things moving again. Oftentimes, if I'm too sedentary, if I've been sitting for too long, my neck hurts, my shoulders hurt, it feels like my joints are tight and sore. My grandma used to call them achy bones. So a simple yoga practice where I'm stretching and moving, not doing anything strenuous, but just moving things around again, getting the blood going again, that's been really helpful. And taking myself out for a walk. We've had a couple overcast days. Yesterday was beautiful, so I took a walk. I walked down to the river. I sat by the water for a couple minutes. I was still coughing when I sat by the water. I'm sure I still had a little bit of a fever when I sat by the water, but I was at least outside again, experiencing other people, feeling the sun on my skin, getting some fresh air. And it sure did make last evening, when it was time to go to sleep, a lot easier. I'd been listening to beautiful music. I'd been sitting meditation again, and I was out moving around and doing a little bit of yoga, a little bit of stretching to see if I could get back into my body instead of resenting it so much. These 3 M's have proven to be really helpful in my world, and I return to them over and over again, and I hope that they are of help to you too. Maybe remembering the 3 M's will help you during your next bout of the cold or the flu or depression, or when you're just having kind of a bummer day. Music, meditation, and movement. I hope that you are all having a great week, and I look forward to talking with you soon. Be sure to check out our other videos and hang out with me on the blog. Until then, ahui ho!